In 50 minutes, Larry Grayson's Generation Game, a special edition featuring highlights from the last series. First on BBC One, an early episode of the series which 20 years ago set a new style in television police drama. Leslie Sands, Stratford Johns and Frank Windsor are among the cast of Z-Cars.
Yes? What? I don't know. I'm not here to go... Oh, all right, just a minute. Mr. Proctor? Telephone, Mr. Proctor. Telephone.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Hughes. I'm
Proctor,
sorry.
you don't pay
aye.
Hear me out, Mr. Proctor. Do me the kindness to hear me out.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Hughes. Very sorry.
Thanks. As far as I am aware, you don't pay me to go running up and downstairs at this time in the morning to answer telephone.
No, I don't.
In future, when the telephone rings and it's for you, please make some attempt to answer it for yourself.
Oh, I will.
Consideration like an angel came and whipped the offending Adam out of him.
Aye. Hello. Oh, hello, Bill. What? No, I haven't. I've only just now got... What? Oh, yeah. Aye. Aye. Right. I will. Mrs. Hughes, can I have a word with you, Mrs. Hughes?
What is it now?
I've got the morning paper.
Oh,
Have you?
I thought you'd come asking for it before too long.
Can I see, please?
Wait there, Mr. Hughes, if you don't mind.
Sorry, Mrs. Hughes, very sorry.
How poor are they that have not patience? Can't wait to see your name in print. Picture, too. Not that it flatters you.
Oh, my God.
I would give all my fame for a pot of ale and safety.
What? No. Aye.
Aye. How did they get hold of it, Blackett? That's what I want to know.
Yes, sir.
Right. And you needn't bother phoning. Mr. Barlow's expecting me.
Can't blame everyone, Mr. Barlow. Wouldn't be fair to go blaming everyone.
No.
Because one young lad, the youngster, doesn't know better.
Well, needs to be told then.
Oh, aye, you're right.
You going to tell him?
He will be told.
I hope so. We don't want it to happen again, do we?
Is that likely, I ask you, is it?
Should have asked me yesterday, Pat. Yesterday I would have said no.
Well, I can tell you.
Go in. Morning, sir.
Oh, Donald Patterson.
Press?
Oh, well, yes.
What do you want? Oh, Pat's an old friend, sir. Just dropped in for a chat.
Oh, aye. Apologising, are you?
Well, Mr. Miller.
Late for that, don't you think? A bit late.
I was just telling Mr.
Know
Barlow.
this fella, dear? This, what's his name?
Forbes, sir.
Forbes. Do you know him?
Yes, I do.
Looking to make a name for himself, is he?
Well, he's a young lad.
He was told.
Oh, yes.
No, asked. More like asked. We don't tell the press, do we, Mr. Barlow? We ask for their cooperation. This is what happens.
No, well, of course.
This is the cooperation we get.
Well, I think it's unfair to blame us all because... Well,
Go on, Mr. Patterson.
I was
Please.
telling Mr. Barlow, it's not everyone's fault because one young lad...
Reflects on everyone, though, doesn't it? Reflects on each and every one of you.
Well, that's why I've come here this morning.
Oh, no. No, you've come here this morning, Mr. Patterson, because you need us more than we need you. Much more.
Well, I really...
Now, for instance, say I was to tell all my men to stop giving help to reporters. Now, if I took a step like that...
We'd have to find out in other ways.
Like Mr. Forbes?
Well, I don't think it's
One
like...
thing, and you can tell him this from me. He'll get no more help from us.
I were late, like you yourself said, a bit late there.
Got this story from one of my men, did he?
I haven't come here to tell...
You do know.
I knew about the story.
Ah. Got this story from one of my men.
Well, it's not up to me. Well, I haven't got to. Mr. Barley, you know I can't.
Of course, the funny thing is he's ruined it, you know, jumping the gun like this. He's ruined a good story.
No, of course
Told
I know.
you, didn't we? Leave it alone, we said. Now, when there's a story, you can have it, didn't we?
I know.
Irritate you, do I, going on like this?
No, Mr. Miller.
Oh, maybe I did.
No.
Ah. The information we had at our disposal another day, 2 at the most, they'd have dropped into our hands. Do you know that? They'd have dropped right into our hands.
I didn't write the bloody article.
Colleague of yours.
I'm not responsible
No!
for it.
Thank you very much for coming in, Mr. Patterson. We appreciate the gesture. And now, if you'll kindly leave us alone, Mr. Barlow and I will get on with picking up the pieces.
Good morning.
What have your fellows been talking, Charlie?
I don't know, sir.
I reckon you'll need to find out, then.
Yes, sir.
This fella Proctor, the informer.
Well, since I want to collect him, sir, I thought I'd better have a word with him.
Uh-huh. See, he's resigned to his chance of an early death.
If Proctor's read the paper, he'll not be pleased to see us this morning.
No.
Sort of publicity you can do without.
Aye.
Assisting the police in their inquiries. Won't like that getting about.
No.
Not feeling too great, Sonny?
Huh?
Hey, not doing a lot of talking.
Well, you don't leave a man a lot of room, do you?
All right, I'll shut up.
I wish I could take my head off and throw it out the window, I tell you.
Every night.
No, but I don't know that many pubs.
Doing the rounds with Hicks.
I don't know, he does it, I don't.
He comes with practice.
Mornings like this, I tell you, I wish I was back in uniform.
You must be feeling rough.
Reading 273. The dock office is no longer a Deansgate. New premises now opposite Gravesend Court.
Very nice, but give us a chance, will you?
Delay. What is your estimated time of arrival now?
Off watching Narago, you know that?
Right.
Yeah, they'll keep us here all day lately.
Thank you,
What have you anything to say about it?
What? Oh, aye. No, not if I have anything to say about it.
I just said that.
Well, there's no harm in saying it twice, is there? The truth, after all.
Well, I've had a crime patrol car watching Proctor's digs. It's been there ever since I first heard about the article, sir.
Why couldn't they bring him in?
Well, he's going to need a bit of persuading now with Proctor, sir.
Taking a bit of a chance there, aren't you?
No uniform bloke's going to bring Proctor in.
Well, of course, you know him.
Yes, sir.
Have to start guessing again now.
Chief Inspector?
Trying to think where they'll go.
Yes, sir, I'll put him through. Your call to Forbes. That one, on the left.
Mr. Forbes, this is Detective Superintendent Miller, County Constabulary. I've just read your report in this morning's paper, and I want to tell you, in my opinion, you've rendered the public at large the gravest possible disservice in writing it. Now, I think you know what I mean, Mr. Forbes. These men we're looking for are dangerous. Well, for God's sake, haven't they proved that, even to your satisfaction? There was a man killed in that hold-up. Now, Mr. Forbes, we've been after them for 6 weeks now, and just 2 days ago, we got our first positive lead. Yes, I'm well aware you know all this. As I say, I've read your report. Now, will you kindly shut up till I've finished? You've told these men every single thing we know about them. Told them where we were hoping to catch them. Told them... You've told these men who gave us our information. You've named him. You've even published a photograph. Now, I just want to point out, in case it hadn't occurred to you, that if he should come to any harm, if he's killed, which is not beyond the bounds of possibility, you'll have to hold yourself entirely responsible. Bloody man.
He's not there.
What do you think?
Looking for Mr. Proctor?
Yes?
He's not there.
Oh, isn't he?
Reporters, are you? More reporters.
No.
Oh, aren't you? Well, he didn't say when he'd be back.
Say where he was going?
No.
Went off on his own?
What do you mean?
Well, he didn't go off with, like, friends.
No.
Right, thanks.
He had this telephone call. A man. Didn't know him. Sound of his voice. Didn't recognize it.
Then he went off.
I had to look at my paper first, where it said he was helping you lot catch this gang. You're from police, aren't you?
Yes.
Thought so. Get your name in papers and police are never far behind.
He's, not in there, is he? And you like, having us on?
You what?
Well, I've heard you, look after your guests, treat them like your own.
Oh, have you?
Aye.
Well, it's no more than truth.
Bound to ask then, aren't I?
See for yourself. in the normal way.
There's no help in here asking for him?
No, not today.
Yesterday?
The young reporter who wrote him up in papers.
Oh, aye.
Took him drinking.
Did he?
When he came home, he was a bit, you know. Still, such and so various are the tastes of men.
Gone. Oh,
Talk to you later.
yeah, right, thanks, John. Thanks for letting me know, yeah.
What's that, Charlie?
The Proctor, sir.
What about him?
Gone. You want to talk to Sergeant Watts?
Nah.
See when you get in, John.
Think, Charlie, I want to think. The trouble with a thing like this, it throws you clean off balance, and then nothing goes right. Proctor, gone, do you say, or taken?
Oh, gone, according to Sergeant Watts.
Oh, you can't blame him, can you? But didn't you tell me...
I've been thinking that myself.
If he walked off of his own accord...
Why didn't the Crime Patrol stop him?
Why not?
Asleep, were you?
We were not.
Know what you're doing here, do you?
Sir, we're watching the house.
What else?
Off watch near enough 2 hours ago. You know that, sir. Anyone in and out, we get on to HQ.
No one?
No one. If this bloke Proctor tries to leave...
Know what he looks like, do you?
Yes. Well, we checked him up until CID comes.
He's gone.
Who was Proctor?
Right.
Not this way.
Ah, well, you'd best be sure of that.
I'm sure. Round the back, you reckon?
Oh, unless he vanished into thin air.
Sneaked out the back, you see, scared. Aye, and it's not us you should be after, Sarge.
You what?
Well, the fella that put them on to Proctor. Take it out on him, why don't you?
Who tipped him off, Charlie?
I don't know, sir.
Not a great many to choose from.
Well, I could have a word with Forbes, sir.
Reckon he'd talk to you?
Well, he might feel he owes us a favour.
Oh, come on, Charlie, you were here, you heard. It'll be 10 years before he talks to another copper.
Hi, well,
Think I was a bit rough on him, do you? Well, maybe so.
I've been thinking, sir, like, it's quite a time since we've had a brush with the press.
It is.
And more like helping us these days.
Where they help us, it makes you wonder sometimes if we wouldn't be better off without
I
them.
was thinking, might be making them.
Too much of it?
Might.
You fancy a jar before lunch, Charlie?
Yes, sir.
Take your point, of course.
Oh, of course I didn't mean...
No. Lost my temper.
Yes, sir.
Still, we have to let them know how we feel. I mean, we can't let them off scot-free, can we?
No, sir.
Hello, Sergeant Watts. Just going out for a jar.
Oh, yes, sir.
Care to join us?
Oh, thank you very much.
One thing. We never see them beggars again, and Proctor turns up dead. I won't have made too much of it then. Will I?
Made too much of what?
There you are, lad.
Thanks, sir.
These will get you sorted.
I hope so.
That'll do. Late last night, 7:30 this morning. Oh, I'm going to chuck it in, I'll tell you. A glass of milk before you get stuck in, that's what my dad always used to say. I ain't milk. Well, you'll have to lump it then, won't you? Oh, chuck it all together. What, serious, are you? Oh, well, you know. Darkest before the dawn, eh? Ooh, bye. Oh. Only hurts when you laugh, is that it? Eh?
Morning.
Hey, morning, sir.
Off for a jar, Teddy. Coming?
No, thanks, John, I won't. I've got a bit of a...
Soup is fine.
Nothing Proctor then, John.
No, I'm not hopeful.
Hey, John, come on.
Oh, yes, sir.
Fancy a jar?
Thank you,
Well,
sir.
come on, John. Mr. Miller's waiting.
Right, sir. Go on, Teddy. Keep him happy.
No sign of Proctor then, John, eh?
Oh, I don't reckon he'll be walking the streets, do you?
I don't know, David. I've never seen her before.
Just has to come in, did she, Mum?
Aye. Said she knew you were a bobby, wanted to talk to you.
Oh, right.
Oh, I'm sorry to get your flag, but she doesn't look right.
How do you mean?
Upset.
Aye, okay, Mum, thanks. Afternoon.
My name's Proctor. Mrs. Proctor. You'll know my son.
I've heard of him, aye.
Aye.
Sit down a minute, will you?
It's you lot got him into this, and you can get him out of it. Set them on him.
Aye, okay, let's start at the beginning when I can understand you. I'm not doing very well at present. Now.
You've read the story, haven't you, in the paper? You read that?
Aye.
Then you know what I'm on about.
Look, I didn't write it yet.
You're a bobby.
Look, sit down, mister. I'll make you a cup of tea.
I live near, you know. Live in the next street. Not by choice, though. I'd much sooner be back in the pool a lot sooner. Chance of seeing my son, maybe. Not much. But I heard you were a bobby, a neighbour. I thought maybe you'd help.
All right.
I'll go down to the station and watch you.
You what? What do you say?
What's up with you?
Who's watching you?
Daft. You think I'm daft?
Look, you tell me who's what.
Now, you listen to me. My son came home today, just this morning.
Yeah, Proctor, Eddie Proctor.
My son.
Now, where is he?
Said they didn't have any money. Said they needed bad to be out off because of that story.
You tell me where he is.
I gave him what I had, not much, but I gave it to him. And he went off. Oh, but see, there was this car out waiting, and Eddie, they took him.
Crown? Hi, he's just come in. Wait a minute. Mr. Barlow, phone call.
Oh.
Right, gents. What do you mean?
Johnny?
Well,
Scotch. Bitter for you, Sergeant. What?
Thank you, sir.
2 Scotch and half a bitter.
Good.
No, I'm saying I mind less about Forbes, as a matter of fact. I mind a lot less than I do about the man that gave him the information. After all, Forbes was man enough to put his name to the story. He let everybody know.
2 whiskies?
So,
Yeah.
I say, isn't that fellow...
Patterson.
Thought it was.
He's
It might pay to have a word with him.
been watching us ever since we came in.
Has he?
Likely getting ready to duck.
That now surprise him, Charlie. Kiss and make up.
Be careful, he's got a weak heart, Sam.
Well, you never know. He might all us come across with something useful once we're all pals again.
And half a facts.
Thanks. Oh, he doesn't seem worried.
Huh?
Mr. Miller, taking it pretty well, considering.
Oh, I know.
How do you mean?
Pat was in earlier, saying, it wasn't his fault that article got printed.
Oh?
Old Miller walks in, gives him a thick ear and chucks him out.
Did he?
Then he gets on the phone to Forbes, gives him the same treatment.
Oh.
It's not done a lot of good, John.
Sir?
Yeah.
The report on Proctor, sir.
Oh.
It seems like he's been picked up.
Oh, good.
No, sir. Not like by us.
I'll get back and check.
It'd be true, John. These things always are.
Have a drink, Mr. Patterson.
Thanks very much. Thanks.
Accepts my apology, Charlie. Good enough to accept my apology.
Not necessary, Mr. Miller.
Well, you know how it is. It's 6 weeks' work, you see, up the spout. Seeing that happen, it makes you that wee bit irritable.
Bound to.
First man in gets the brunt. Hadn't been you, it'd been him. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Well, it's happened before, hasn't it, mate?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are you drinking?
Oh, Scotch.
Large Scotch, Mr. Ver.
Right, sir.
What was the phone call?
Proctor, sir.
Yeah?
Looks as if they've got him.
They?
Aye.
Proctor,
Ah.
are you sure?
There's a telephone at the end of the bar, Mr. Patterson. I'm sure if you ask the publican, he'd be only
Look,
too...
Mr. Miller, if there's anything at all I can do...
Yes, all right, there is one thing, the best thing. You tell us where Forbes got that story. Well, then, you'd better telephone your report. I'm sure your paper will be anxious to get in first. And take your drink with you.
Oh, thanks very much.
I could be wrong about this, Charlie. It's just possible Forbes got his story from outside. I could be wrong. Don't think I am, though. And one way or the other, I want to know.
There? I saw him go in.
Did you?
Yes, I heard the front door, you see. Well, waiting for him to come home.
Proctor!
I tell you, he's there.
He lately wants leaving to
I
himself.
looked out of my door to speak to him, and he was standing here on this landing trying to open his door. I said, Mr. Proctor.
Did you?
And he looked at me.
Have you got a key?
Yes, and just for a second looked at me, and I saw his face. He was holding his arm tight, across his
Will you
chest.
give me the key?
Yes, and then he said something I couldn't quite tell, and he pushed the door open and went in. And I thought, call, please. What? So,
You'll like it better out here, love. Now, don't you... A minute.
Right. County General. Fine. They found Proctor.
Alive?
On his way to hospital.
How bad is he?
Don't know, John. Look, find Mr. Miller, will you? Tell
Yes,
him.
sir.
Why, they don't care, do they? They beat him up and they just let him go.
Likely they don't reckon he'll talk to us a second time.
You'll not get many talking to you tonight, Mr. Blackett.
Oh, aye?
Past the time of day, oh, aye, but nothing important. A bit leery of that.
Oh, evening.
Talked to you yesterday, wouldn't he? Stopped and had a chat.
Maybe so.
Tonight, you notice, straight past.
What are you having then?
Oh, usual thing. Fine.
Same again. You're talking to me, aren't you?
Oh, but I don't know nothing. Everybody here knows that. I don't have to be careful.
Wasting my time then, aren't I?
Well, if you're looking to be told anything, aye.
Look, I've not come here to be sociable, I'll tell you that.
Not a bad lot these fellas you're after, you know.
I know.
Not many talk about them before this.
We've noticed, aye.
But now...
Frightened of them, are you?
Ah.
Who are these lads when they put their minds to it?
Please be quiet.
Look, if he comes to and wants to say something, get it down, all of it, eh?
Yes, sir.
Right, nobody stops you, nobody. Not the doctor, nobody.
I understand.
And when he's finished, when he's said it all, then and only then think about getting onto me and telling me, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You run your own, lad, don't muck it. And when you're relieved, come back to the station, another job for you there.
Right.
I heard like how you were taken to hospital.
Did you?
Don't know if there's any truth in it.
Oh, I know nothing about it myself.
No?
Off duty, you know.
Oh, aye.
Quiet drink. You having one?
Oh, aye.
Two bitters, Charlie.
Now then, Spikey, what did you say? Someone come in, like, talking about it, you know, how we were taken to hospital. Can't, like, remember just who.
No?
Memory's not what it was. Not anymore.
Now, look, Spikey, don't play games. It's kids play games. Youngsters will buy anything. Me, I'm too old.
Mr. Blackie, who was it who gave stories at newspaper?
I don't know.
Whoever it were, did he a bad turn, do you
Proctor.
know? I don't know him.
What do you know of him?
Well, daft to say I didn't.
Well, what do you know, then?
Nothing.
Oh, Bardick.
It's all right for you, isn't it? It's not your door they'll come knocking at. It's not you they'll have words with. It's not you'll get the boot.
Look, anyone sticks to...
Oh, he'll have my way, I know. I believe you, of course you will. You always do. But it's me that's left there with my broken ribs and my face all... Oh, aye, satisfaction having them put away. But that's after, isn't it? And damage done.
Maybe so.
Did you a bad turn, I'll tell you.
Aye. Stretched out on the floor he was.
Stayed here with him, Marvel. How'd he get there?
We'll find these jokers, you know. Chief Inspector Barley, give me an outside line, will you? Up the ladder and fireproof, that's what they think. They beat him up, let him go. Go on. Off you go home, Proctor, and don't do it again. There must be people. There must. The job is to find them. Blackett?
This is where you get your evenings off, is it?
Oh, no more than I can help, John. What are you having, eh?
Bitter, thanks.
Another of these, eh?
Right, what's to do?
Met a bloke, friend of Proctor's.
Where is he?
Gone.
Oh, thanks for telling me about him.
He said he'd see us later.
Oh?
Somewhat a bit more private. Oh,
Thanks. What's he know?
Something? Maybe nothing. We can talk about it.
Big Daddy watching?
Aye.
Well, what makes you think, supposing he does know something, he's going to talk to us?
You didn't reckon Proctor getting thumped?
He's out in the right place.
Ah, I thought so.
Mr. Barlow says they'd done a sort of job on Proctor, didn't waste the time.
John, look, there's this... Look, John, there's this rumour.
What's that?
That Forbes got his story from the inside, you know.
Oh, that's what Mr. Miller thinks.
Is it true?
I don't know. Can't be any of your lads, can it?
No.
The ID?
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Another bloke I was talking to said whoever it was had done us a bad turn.
There's no doubt of that. There's bloke's not talking to me tonight. Had to buy me a drink yesterday.
So, who was it?
Mr. Barlow's like under orders to find out.
Right to go.
Yes, that's all right. Just straight ahead.
You're a difficult bloke to find, Forbes.
I'll make a point of that. Oh, shut the door, will you?
Is it all right?
Huh? Oh, I should think so. It's all meat waiting here. Taking after dinner. Outside the lucky one.
I want a word with you, Forbes.
You do surprise me.
About that article.
Nothing to do with me.
Oh, we maybe disagree about that.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's finished.
Now, listen to me.
Would I be sat
You're
here?
responsible.
Well, I've got a new job. Shelley Duran. Think it extraordinary. Exclusive after dinner interview with, you know, the sexy touch. Alone in a smoky restaurant, Shelley and I. Two fellas in a picture. You had a word with my editor. Your boss. You know that.
It caused.
Oh, damn near got me the sack.
You damn near got Proctor killed.
I didn't lay a finger on him.
Oh, funny fella, aren't you?
Look, all I did was to buy a few drinks, ask a few questions, and write down a few answers.
Look, we said leave it alone.
I don't work for you.
We told you.
I didn't feel like doing as I was told.
We don't ask for cooperation without good cause.
If it suits, fine. As long as I get my story. I mean, it's, my job, isn't it? My responsibility. I get a story, I give it to the paper.
Look, your colleagues respected our
They
request.
didn't know. I mean, that's why I was exclusive.
If Proctor dies...
That's cheating, isn't it? I don't make people do things, I just write about them.
Oh, I bet I've read that somewhere.
Any road. Once I push my story in, it's up to me with the paper prints. The editor says...
Where did you get that story?
You're joking.
Who told you about Proctor?
Look, honest, you don't think I'm going to tell it, do you?
Was the policeman?
Do your own dirty.
Tell me.
No.
Forbes!
No! Look, I've had enough noise for one night, shouting and bullying. Oh, yes, the way you do things. Works too, I bet. No, with me. Please. Oh, sorry, Mr. Ann. This is Detective Chief Inspector Barlow. Oh, that's all right. I haven't done anything. Barlow said he'd be sending somebody else along in a couple of hours.
Oh, if you can find anyone job like this, everyone's busy.
Oh, no. Change from pounding around.
Did it, sir?
Evening.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Good night, sir.
What? Hang on a minute, will you?
Would you please cooperate a little and keep quiet while I'm making an examination?
Sorry I disturbed you.
That's all right. Turn around. Place looks like Piccadilly Circus.
Doctor.
I'm sorry, I'll have to go.
Come on, lad. You're no good here.
Chief Inspector here. Any messages for me? Huh? Mr. Miller. Right.
How much do you get for a good story these days?
Look, Evans, have you got something to tell us, or haven't you?
Touchy about it, are you? Can't say I blame you, see what's coming.
Well?
Of course, the papers will buy anything but names and places. They must have fetched a fair old price, must have.
He's got nothing.
How do you know?
Because if you had, you'd tell us. Get paid and have done with it.
Look, don't rush me, man. How much you get for a good story these days?
Yeah, lad. First time he's come round, was it?
Sir?
Proctor.
Oh, yes, sir.
Not likely he'll talk, you know, not likely.
I shouldn't have thought so, sir.
Come back to it, of course. Funny thing, one of the best snouts I ever had, fella, what was his name? Still, doesn't matter. Some blokes got hold of him, just like Proctor. Only thing, he lost a leg. Quiet for a year, then back at it. One of the best. Ah, thought to be seeing you before the night were out.
That's what facts I was looking for. Sergeant Ward, you haven't seen him, have you?
No. What are you drinking?
Oh, bitter, please, sir. It's funny, I seem to have lost him.
See, I don't agree with him knocking him about, don't you?
I mean, he did no harm, did Ed? He did no harm.
So?
I mean, it's you to blame, really, you know. Passing it on to the papers.
So, how much more is it going to cost us?
They're probably gone by now, but last night's news is this.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Well, there's a big warehouse.
Go to Sefton Road, Castle Warehouse. Sergeant Watt is waiting to speak to you. Use maximum caution.
Send Victor 2 Wilco.
On Mr. Barlow.
Crown? Ah, he is. Mr. Barlow.
Oh, this could be John Watt. Look, tell her Viola up. He'll be in time for a jar.
Yes, sir. Knocks it back, that lad, you know. Quietly. Now then, Charlie, out fresh.
Oh, nothing much, sir. Had a word with Forbes.
Did you?
Doesn't like policemen, that one. Not one little bit.
Got the right job then, hasn't he?
Sergeant Watt, sir.
Oh, what's he been at?
He thinks he's got a lead. Thinks he knows where the gang's hid out.
That's it. It's not locked. There's a fire escape round the back. Maybe...
Right, you and Blackett. 2 men and the dog.
Right, Charlie. Harry. You and you with me. Up here.
have to look somewhere else, won't we?
Not there, were they?
What do you say?
Thompson and that lot.
What do you mean?
They were supposed to be at the warehouse, weren't they?
Oh, aye.
And when you got there...
They weren't.
And no forwarding address?
No.
Well, you could have saved yourselves the trouble, couldn't you?
Oh, aye, we're going to save ourselves a hell of it.
And now you put up with it.
What's that, John?
Oh, that chat that goes on out there.
You get so as you don't notice it.
You need to.
Of course, Evans did say
What?
that. Well, he said like it was old news.
Aye, he did.
Seeing that story in the paper and all. Well, you'd expect him to move on, wouldn't you?
Getting half the division out there.
It's bound to do that, John. And we'd look the right Charlie if Thompson had been there. Thompson and all of them against the two of us, the right Charlie.
Where'd you get your tip from, John? Old Moore's Almanac.
Cheeky.
Come in. Oh, I'll tell you, I thought you'd have been gone home.
Can I have a word with you, sir?
Ah, come on in. What's to do?
I'll get up home. I've done enough off duty for one night.
See you tomorrow.
Well, I'll be stood out there and you'll be sat in here. I don't see how I can avoid that, John.
Good night.
Keeping in out the rain, are you?
Well, waiting to know what we should do next.
Need telling, do you?
Well, there's that many ready with the orders, Sarge.
It gives them like a feeling of power, you know.
Sergeant Watt said we should wait.
Did he?
I reckon we should.
Well, if he said...
Oh, more on principle, you know. He felt he might want a paper. Might like somebody to go and fetch it, you know.
John, Lynch and Graham out here.
Tell him to get back on watch.
All right.
Well, if that's the way you feel, lad, no one's going to stop you.
Not suited, that's what I feel.
Only leave it a couple of days, can't you?
I've been thinking about it a while now, sir.
Oh, aye?
I reckon uniform.
Oh, I should have done you thinking a bit sooner then.
Until I'd done it, I couldn't know, could I?
What, training you? Special corps?
Everyone wants to be CID.
Everyone except you.
I'm just not suited.
Wait. Yeah.
Hello, Sergeant Watt. Just looking Mr. Barlow. Seen him?
Well, no, sir.
Said he was going down to the hospital, didn't he?
I did.
He hasn't phoned in?
No. Elliot.
Well, don't let me interrupt anything.
Talk to you in the morning, Elliot.
I won't change
In the
my mind.
morning, right?
Aye, right.
Just a minute. You're not looking too well, lad. Better sit yourself down. Before you fall down.
Elliot was on duty last night, sir, all night.
Where were you
and
then?
today.
Tucked up in bed, were you?
Oh, no, sir.
Tired, that it? He's tired. Doesn't look tired to me. Drunk, more like. Come on, lad, I'm talking to you.
Sorry, sir.
Serious. Something a wee bit serious, wasn't it, Sergeant Watt?
Oh, sir, I think it should wait till the morning, sir.
Or should it?
Elliot's not in
Not in any fit state, I can see that for myself. What's the matter with you?
A request, sir. I want to make a request.
Well, Elliot's made a request, sir. Just informal at the moment. He wants to go back into uniform.
Dear?
Sir.
Well, what kind of an answer's that? Yes, sir, or no, sir?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I'm not...
I think you're right, Sergeant. We had better leave it.
Yes, sir.
I'm not suited.
You what, do you say?
Suited. I'm not suited.
Sit you down. Bit of a rough day, eh? Well, it isn't every day up and at 'em, you know. Plenty of days like this with nothing going right. Hey, Sergeant Watt?
Yes, sir.
Don't always get our man, you know what I mean?
It's not that.
On duty all last night, eh? And today. 36 hours on the trot. Well, it happens, you see. Now, I don't fancy it myself. Still, you knew about the hours, didn't you, when you come on the job?
Yes, sir.
And the work, the kind of work?
Yes, sir.
You've spent best part of the night with Proctor, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Bit of a mess, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Reckon you'll end up looking like that?
No, sir.
You might. Any of us might. Uniform won't help you there.
It's nothing. It's got nothing with... Oh.
Well, come on, man, if it's nothing to do with any of that, what the hell is it to do with? Hey? Sergeant Watts?
No, sir, we'd only just started to talk.
Now, listen, Elliot, there must be a reason. You're not a kid. You must know why you want to chuck it.
Yeah.
What is it, then? For crying out loud.
Forbes. I told Forbes.
About Proctor yesterday, I told him.
Did you?
It was dinner time, you see. It was like having a drink. And Forbes said, aren't you, you know, police? And I said, yeah. We got talking. He bought and bought. Well, I can't drink, you see. No head, you know. And I was half cut talking to him. I'd had me quarter before he arrived, you see. After. Well, talking, you know. And he was saying, was I on the case, the big case? And I said, yes. So, yes. Told him, been on it since the start. And he'd bought another round.
I see.
No, I should tell you this. I wasn't that drunk I didn't know. I mean, when I told him, I knew what I was saying. I was more boasting, you see. Like he was at me. Big man. Important. It's the drinking, you see. It's that really. Because I can't. Never could. And you have to. I mean, you can't stand in the corner with a glass of lemonade. I mean, you can't.
No.
And I sat there in the hospital. He sat there, you see. And Proctor and... Oh, God. Because that was me, did that? Me.
Mr. Barlow. Sergeant Walton.
I know. Oh, yeah.
I want to talk to you, lad.
I won't talk. I won't.
Yes. Of course I'm coming back. Where the hell else do you think I'm going?
Street.
Son?
The Barlow's on his way. Tell him I'll be upstairs with Mr. Miller.
Yes, sir.
It's Robbins, Miller. I'm sorry to disturb you. I wonder if... Yes, if you wouldn't mind, thank you. Hello, sir. No, it's not about the Thompson lot. It's about the bloke that talked to Forbes. I'm afraid so. Detective Constable, a young lad called Elliot. Only been on the strength a couple of months. Oh, well, you might say it's not entirely his fault, sir. Hasn't got the head for him. Come in. What was that? I'm sorry. Yes, as soon as ever... Yes, right, sir. Well?
Marlowe's just now left the hospital.
Oh, I see. Who's going to tell him?
Mr. Barlow,
No, sir. John? Oh. Sergeant Watson?
No, sir.
Not here. Where is he, then?
He's...
Had me running around. You know that?
Mr. Barlow?
Ah.
I'm aware, you.
There you are, John. Running all the way from hospital. I want just the place of your... Better right, look of it. Now you want to pack it in, eh?
Yes.
Could have stayed in uniform, you know. Never left it. Nobody said you had to.
You said... You said, like, I'd make a good detective, said I ought to have a go. You said.
No,
I'm not, like, blaming you. I'm not only you said it. Said I ought to. And I'm not scared of you. I'm drunk now. Good bit drunk, otherwise I'd not be talking. I'm not telling them. Not, like... I'm not scared.
Sit down.
Come on, sit down.
Thank you.
This Forbes had to be gone into, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, getting back to uniform, it's not for me to say.
No.
Best thing we can do is get you out, mate. Oh, the bit about being scared of me, that's why you told Mr. Miller, eh? Of course, I'd preferred you to have told me first. Information room.
BD to Z Victor 2. BD to Z Victor 2.
Z Victor 2, sorry, no.
Z Victor 2, go to Newtown, speak to Chief Inspector Barlow.
You know what I thought? Standing there, look. I need a drink. You got to laugh, haven't you? Got to. Mr. Miller's still upstairs?
Yes, sir.
I better join him. Doesn't like being left on his own, Mr. Miller.
Well, it's all right, they say. Us taking CID home. You all right? Comfortable?
Fancy a trip to Blackpool, do you? Inquiries?
Golden Mail, eh? Always something going on there to interest you.
Oh, I was wanting to inquire about the... It was me told him. That reporter, do you know? I told him. Me.
Right. Yep, let you know. Oh, by the way, Mr. Robbins will likely want to see Elliot.
Yes, sir.
No black mark against you, shall we?
Maybe, maybe not, sir.
Anyway, we won't brood about it, eh?
Where was that?
Talk to Proctor, did you?
Well, if you can call it talking.
Had him, have we?
Get no more help there, sir.
Take your word for it, Charlie.
You can.
Right. And if we're going to lay our hands on Thompson and his friends, and we are, make no mistake about that, lad.
Okay.
Come on. Harry, what? Come back here. Skulking round the place.
Oh,
Open a slip off, were you?
No, sir.
Anybody think you got home to go to? Sit down, pair of you. Now, either we're going to catch the Thompson lot ourselves, or we're going to find somebody else who knows him and is willing to talk for a small consideration. Now then, that sounds simple enough, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right. Who do you know?
Oh,
well,
the fella...
Carry on, go.
Well, the fella who used to hang around with Thompson.
Where is he?
All I could get hold of him, sir.
All right. Well, don't talk about that.
Oh, yes, sir.
Charlie?
Well, Blackett was telling me about a fellow, sir.
Do you know anything?
Well, maybe...
Tell Blackett to get hold of him.
Yes. Sergeant Blackett got home, sir. He's off duty.
We'll get Sergeant Blackett back again, won't we? Ring him, Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant, what? Any more reports on the warehouse? You know, the stuff that was found there?
Well, I'd like it being written up now, sir.
Hang on. Look, I think I'd better see everything we've got. Rush it up to me here, would you?
Right.
Some at tea as well and a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Miller? Oh, yes, what did you get?
Chief Inspector Barlow, yes.
Oh, there's a lot more in it
Could
than
I
that,
speak to
lad. Look.
Sergeant Blackett, please?
You got on the records, did you?
Ah, thank you.
Right, well, I think you better have a word with Henderson.
Hey, Blackie,
Tell him
you know
I'll
the
put
fellow
you
you
on.
were to him,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah?
Yes,
Look, do you think he knows anything?
From here tonight.
Well, find out, lad.
I'm staying here all the time.
I know
Well,
what
you
time
better ring
it is.
first, because I might be off.
So I don't want to know now.
Say any time other than now.
Right.
Just a bit after.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, okay, well...
So-
Tonight, the first of a new series of Holiday, with ideas and advice from Cliff Mitchellmore and Greg and John Carter.
Subjects like
villa holidays, coach tours, holidays by train, by car, and even on foot. Activity holidays, journeys through Travellers Britain, and more ambitious trips to faraway places. So do join us on Sundays on BBC One. You know we'd hate to go anywhere without you.
A new series of Holiday starting tonight at 6:05.
In Horizon on 2 now, the hunt for the Legion killer, the disease